Tell us about I mean, most of the original cast, the voices came, what was it like, working all over again with Holly Hunter, Craig T.
T.
Jones?
Sam. Yeah. It was great. I mean, I love those guys, and they were my first choices. And I recently heard a director, I think on a podcast or something, saying, you're never going to get your first choices, so don't write for anybody specific. Don't have anybody's voice in your mind, because you're never going to get your first choices. And I'm like yelling at the radio, going, I've got my first choices. You can get your first choices, So these guys are all my first choice. I stumbled into Sarah listening to NPR. She's not, she doesn't do acting as a living. She's an author. And she writes pieces for the New York Times and has written several books. And somehow we conned her into doing it, I remember her agent said, absolutely not. She's a serious actress, or serious author, and she will never consider it. And we go, well, we think she'd kind of like it. It's kind of, not your typical thing, and she might have fun. She doesn't have to memorize anything or hit marks. Are you sure? And then finally we got our agent to say, all right, if you want to try, go ahead, but you're not going to get anything. So we did, and we kind of explained the part to her, and she listened, and she said, this is the kind of out-of-the-box thinking that Pixar is known for. Because she didn't, how you see me as a superhero was weird to her, but she liked it.
And how's your working relationship with the actor that plays Edna?
Well, Edna, she's not a professional either in acting, and she's very hard to deal with. She doesn't take instruction. She doesn't really care if you don't use her. She has more important things to do. She considers movies kind of trivial, and she won't follow direction in any way. She kind of directs me.
No,
darling.
Well, that made my day. That made my month.